Cobain would be fucking insufferable by now. He'd have a podcast, he'd be 56, stoned on Rogan, talking about energy frequencies while promoting a docuseries he executive produced about his own legacy. He'd drop some limp acoustic album called Echo Chamber, and you'd pretend it's genius because you're too nostalgic to admit it's dog shit. He'd rant about authenticity from his smart home, sell anti-establishment merch through Amazon. He'd give keynote speeches at South by Southwest about the evolving voice of protest in modern branding. You wouldn't revere him, you'd cringe every time he trended. He'd be another aging Gen X prophet who didn't know when to shut the fuck up. You think death is tragic. It's not. It's curation. It's editing your life before it gets boring. Early death is a myth-making machine. It turns addicts into prophets. It turns unfinished thoughts into sacred scripture. And it turns potential into a legacy that no reality can touch. Kurt Cobain never had to bomb an album. He never had to tweet something dumb. He never had to sell out or endorse a product or apologize on video for comparing Spotify to Nazi Germany. He stayed raw because he didn't stick around to rot. You think that's purity? It's just absence dressed as artistic integrity.
He didn't stay cool. He stayed dead. Big difference.
Jim Morrison? Another DUI. Tupac? Thug Life turned motivational brand. Hendrix? His estate would be making NFTs by now. And then, Elvis, the original cautionary tale. The man who started as a revolutionary and died constipated in a rhinestone diaper. He went from pelvis-shaking prophet to Vegas-bloated punchline. A tragic bloop in a bedazzled jumpsuit. Now picture that fate, but with Kurt Cobain. Grunge Elvis. Overweight, overmedicated, overscheduled. Crooning unplugged versions of heart-shaped box at the MGM Grand, while chain-smoking between encores and forgetting the fucking lyrics to All Apologies. You still idolizing that? Because here's the truth you don't want. Early death doesn't make them saints. It just spares you the embarrassment of watching your god spiral into a bloated lounge act begging the past to clap. You didn't lose a genius. You lost the opportunity to witness the downfall.
There's a universe where Kurt Cobain lived long enough to cover Coldplay in Vegas, and you paid for front row.
There's no such thing as forever cool. There's just aging. And the longer your heroes stick around, the more you'll have to squint to see the version you fell in love with. Staying alive means endorsements. It means nostalgia tours. It means saying, back in my day, while holding a branded smoothie and griping about pronouns in music. Cobain would have gone soft, he would have tried to adapt, and you would have hated him for it. Because keeping your legend intact requires one thing. You don't get to see how the story ends. Death is the ultimate PR control. It's the only way to protect a brand from the person behind it.
You didn't lose a genius. You lost the chance to find out they were full of shit.
So basically, dead rock stars stay iconic because they stop talking.
Try it sometime. Thank you for watching the episode where your musical messiah got de-resurrected. You weren't mourning a man, you were protecting a fantasy. Subscribe if you're ready to admit your icon would have turned into every other aging narcissist with a mediocre album and a hot take on streaming royalties. Or don't, he's still dead, and your denial lives on.